Hi guys, I want to talk about the amazing health benefits of egg yolks, okay? Now, if you ask the person on the street, what about egg yolks, they probably think it's bad for you, it's going to clog your arteries. In fact, when I'm in line buying my eggs at the grocery store, I usually have 7 dozen. Of course, I'm checking out and they always look at me strange. Like, what are you buying all these eggs? Is it Easter? And I'll just tell them I have, 18 kids. But we go through a lot of eggs. I have 5 people in my house, so we go through a lot of eggs. I did a seminar a while ago at Exxon Gas in Mobile, and after I did the seminar, I thought they liked it, but they said you can't come back and do further seminars. And I said, why not? They said, well, because you're recommending 45 eggs a day. I said, what? I said, I recommend 4 to 5 eggs a day, not 45. And they go, oh, okay, you can come back. So I did a series of seminars there on health. But egg yolks have amazing things. And the egg whites, really lower amounts of nutrition. Essential fatty acids. Essential meaning must come from diet, body can't make, okay? So that will provide essential fatty acids. You also get a 1-to-1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 if you consume eggs like this, pasture-raised, organic, okay? These are the eggs that you need to get. They're a couple dollars more per dozen, but that couple dollars is worth it, okay? Because you're doing intermittent fasting too, so you'll be able to save on that. But if you buy commercial eggs, that's a 10-to-1 ratio omega-6 to omega-3. So it's just going to create inflammation. And I bet you anything, any study that shows any negative effects from eggs, they're using commercial eggs. They're not using eggs from chickens that were fed on grass and roaming in the farmland. They're not going to do that. So omega-3 is really good for inflammation, skin, heart, hormones, okay? Egg yolks are loaded with vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 makes your bones really strong. They also remove calcium from the arteries and the joints. So it kind of is a transporter for calcium. Keeps it out of the wrong place. Choline. Did you realize that egg yolks have 10 times more choline than broccoli? Choline is amazing for brain support, for making sure you don't get a fatty liver. If you do have a fatty liver, choline will strip the fat off. And then people are worried about consuming eggs thinking that they're going to get fat or have a fatty liver. No, it has choline. Choline counteracts that. It's great also for the nerves that connect to the digestive system. People that are constipated actually get improvement when they consume choline. It's also one of the rare foods that have all the fat-soluble vitamins. So we talked about K2, loaded with vitamin A, okay? D, E, K1. A for the eyes, for the skin, for the mucous membranes of the sinuses. D for the bone. And E for the heart. K1 for the blood, okay? Very important. Biotin, great for the hair loss, supporting proteins. Folic acid, B vitamins, especially B5, B6, which basically are helper vitamins that just put everything together and allow you to metabolize better, generate energy, make proteins. Iron, good source of iron. If you have a vegetarian source of iron, it's not the same, okay? It's not the same. This is like a much better quality, absorbable, usable iron. Zinc, a trace mineral that a lot of people are deficient in. Zinc is one of those things that helps blood sugars, it helps your immune system, and it also is a trace mineral to help you build protein as well. Calcium, and this thing called phospholipids. Now, what is that? Phospholipids are healthy fats that help build the structure of your cells. Your cell has a double layer of fat made with phospholipids. And that cell membrane is the key to actually protecting the cell and allowing the transport of things going in and out of the cell. There's a lot of diseases that occur when the cell membrane becomes damaged. Phospholipids are also intimately involved with the mitochondria, which is the energy factor of the cell, and hormones. When you consume egg yolks, you increase glutathione. This is a real powerful compound that protects the liver. and other parts of the body. Also, it increase good cholesterol, HDL. Okay, so you don't have to worry about consuming high-quality egg yolks. I eat the whole egg. I do 4 eggs every single day, mainly for my lunch, which I don't have at breakfast. So the egg yolk is, I believe, one of the most healthiest things that you consume to provide the nutrients, the protein, and the healthy fats on a healthy ketogenic diet. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto and Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.